Hello YouTube, it's the Pencil Man here. I feel obligated to do this video for you to bring you the knowledge of pencils and their different uses. Let's just get right into it. This pencil right here is a stage 4B pencil, and pencils come in different stages and varying degrees because of their hardness or softness, as well as how thick they can draw and how light they can draw in varying degrees. But this one right here is the 4B, and you can see it right there. I think, yep, right there, 4B, and this is my personal favorite. It's pretty much just the mid-grade. It's not too hard. It's not too soft. It's this one's for the baby bear. This one's the nice one right here. And I mean, you can do all sorts of things like draw circles and shapes and all kinds of things. And this is good for all of your shading purposes. Like, I mean, you can make things dark, and you can color them in with this. I mean, it's going to be a gray color, but it'll work. Some other pencils that I have over here. I mean, clearly I have a couple. Let's see here. This one's a good one. This one is the 5B. It's a slightly different from the 4B. It's a little bit darker because the B stands for softness, which I looked it up. It's either B or H, the letters that are on the pencils, and the B stands for Mr. James Berthermore. He is one of the original founders of the pencil. I mean, people used pencils all the time. Like back in Egyptian days, they would take a stick and write on it. But one of the actual founders who found the idea of a graphite or a lead pencil per se, and he actually found it in like 1543, I believe it was, and he was in a coal mine, and inside of that mine there was also, they found another deposit of just graphite, and the graphite like kind of came off, and it was in small pieces similar to a pencil, and he was able to pick it up, and he just started realizing that it left a residue on his hands, and he eventually turned it into a pencil. But yes, the 5B is similar to the 4B, but it's just slightly softer, so it gives you the nice edge that you want for varying things. And let's see here, what else do the 3H. The 3H is nice. The 3H gives you all sorts of just really fine lines. If you want to get into just really technical things, the 3H will give you the really technical fine lines that you need. And I mean, these are just some examples. You could go to any store now and buy several pencils, and they'll be in varying degrees, and you'll see the colors now, or the degrees right here on the side. This one is called the HB. You see that? The HB right there. Now the HB is interesting because B stands for soft and hard, or H stands for hard, clearly. And the HB is a hybrid. HB, hybrid. And what it does is it starts out soft, but then it turns hard. It's very interesting and phallic in that sense. I mean, just it's very technical the way that they were able to construct this specific pencil, because of the way, like when you're writing or drawing or doing whatever that you need to do, it will become softer the more you write with it, and it'll become harder when you use it quickly. So just a little technique there that I'm gonna hand down to you. That one's for free. Let's see here. What else do we have? I've already shown you HB. The 5H. The 5H. This one's another good one. Right there, the 5H. And this one is about as fine as you can get with the pencil grades. And I mean, you can draw all sorts of things that you like, just things that catch your eye and keep your attention, or whatever you need to do, and you can shade with the 5H very well. And when you sharpen it, it sharpens to a very fine point. And I've just it was very very fine point. It just landed into my thigh, and that hurt. Okay, all right, I'm not gonna worry about 5H anymore. That one really hurt. Okay, so this one right here. Lastly, I'm gonna show you the H. The H is also a wonderful. It's on the opposite end of soft, clearly, because it's H. This is hard, and as being a hard pencil, this one is used more for drawing the small details in a face, or like stubble or laugh lines or anything along those lines. And I mean, the pencils are absolutely fascinating. I mean, I mean, you could do anything that you want with them. It's very interesting to me how people were able to create such thin, beautiful pieces of art for art out of messy granite. Honestly, I mean, it's very impressive, and how they were able to fine tune and cut everything down to make everything so perfect is beyond me. I'm fascinated by the craftsmanship in these pencils, and I hope to continue to use pencils often. That is my first video. I'll be sure to come back and give you some more pencil tips and I will definitely keep you posted.